Our next event, the Class A 400-meter relay. 4 sprinters running their dead-out fastest, trying to exchange a baton 3 times. And Gary Winnicky, the secret of this is not to let the baton slow up in the exchanges.
Right, the exchanges are really critical here. The one thing that happens at the state meet is sometimes an athlete has trouble controlling his adrenaline and really raises havoc with the exchanges. So a lot can be concentrated on there to see how this relay is going to end up.
Well, the thing is, the exchange has to take place in a prescribed zone. It can't just happen anywhere. If the exchange happens either before or after the zone, you're disqualified. You run out of your lane, you're disqualified. So timing, especially in this relay event, just 1 lap around the track, 4 runners, each running 100 meters, and it's just absolutely essential.
Sir, I think the other thing to keep in mind is that in this situation, 2 of the teams are highly involved in the team battle, and that has another effect on the composure of the athletes involved. So it'll be really an interesting race here.
All right, here are the lane assignments for the Class A 400-meter relay. In lane 1, Geneva, DeQuain is in 2, Greenville is in 3. The defending champs, Cairo, is in 4, and they have the fastest time in the state this year at 41.27. Dwight is in 5th. They have the preliminary time yesterday, 43.28. Georgetown Ridge Farms in 6. Melrose Park, Walther Lutheran, 3rd in this event last year, is in 7. Kankakee McNamara is in 8. And Chicago Luther South is in 9. 9 teams in the final. And again, points go to the first 8. We are ready.
Hey, runners, to your marks.
Again, Cairo, defending champions in lane 4.
Set.
Everybody off with a clean start.
Class A 400-meter relay. Place in lane 5 is yesterday's best time of 43.
Dwight with an early advantage. They're in the white over green. They come out of the first exchange with the lead. But right now it looks very even going down to the second exchange.
1984. Georgetown Ridge Farm in 6. White in lane
Georgetown Ridge Farm in the purple looking strong. So is Dwight. Here comes the all-important last exchange. Dwight. Georgetown Ridge Farm, but look at Lubeech Graves, the junior from Cairo, stormed by. Cairo finishing first, Dwight second. It looked close for third. It could have been Greenville. But what an anchor, 43.12 seconds for Cairo. And you see there, Gary Winnicky, just exactly why the anchor man is the man, and especially in a relay like this. Take a look at the last exchange. Smooth.
Clean exchange.
You see Dwight had about a good 3 to 5 yard lead, but there at the very end, Lubeech Graves, 100 and 200 meter champion last year and the favorite to repeat in both events, leads Cairo to the victory in the Class A 400 meter relay. Now the AA 400 meter relay finals. Chicago Heights Bloom is in lane 1. Alton Seniors in 2. Rock Island is in 3. Evanston's in 4. St. Martin de Porres of Chicago in 5. Danville's in 6. Rockford East in 7. East Moline United in 8. And Springfield Southeast in 9. The fastest time in the state this year, East St. Louis Senior, did not make it to the finals. They ran 41.8, just a tenth of a second off the AA record.
Bring him up. Up, gentlemen.
The starter calls the runners up.
While we have a minute, Tom, I think we should acknowledge that the as we look down at all the great officials that they have at this meet, this is one of the better officiated track and field meets in America, and it's the same, primarily the same officials year in, year out, and they do a great job.
Runners, to your marks.
Literally hundreds volunteering their time. Fastest qualifying time yesterday, Chicago St. Martin de Porres in 5, 4:22.29. Rock Island in 3, Danville in 6. Newsom versus Jones, Chapter 1.
Set.
Everybody off on a clean start. Evanston looked strong, but they did not have a good first exchange, and it cost them dearly. Rockford East.
Somebody dropped the time.
Rockford East is your leader, St. Martin de Porres.
St. Martin de Porres of Chicago in the white over light blue. Rockford East. And there's Rockford East and a little bad exchange, a delay for St. Martin de Porres. It is Rockford East. Evanston now in second. Rockford East, Evanston, and a battle for third. Rockford East with the anchor leg of Marcus Glenn. They have the state's second fastest time this year at 42.0, and some exchanges hurt some team. St. Martin de Porres, a bad last exchange.
Right, well, the fact is, 7 of the 9 teams finished the race, so we can see how critical that is.
Final exchange, Rockford East. There you see Evanston, and just off the screen you saw the bad exchange for St. Martin de Porres. Unofficially for Rockford East, 42.38 seconds. Rockford East with Evanston second and St. Martin de Porres look to get third as we looked at the slow motion replay. That was the boys' AA 400-meter relay.